Good morning from day 3. Is it day 3? No, sorry, day 4. The usual, cup of coffee. I think I'm steaming up, yeah. Am I steaming up? No, I don't think I am. A little later on there in the corner, cereal bar for breakfast. And we'll get on. I keep the battery life going to day 9, so be very few and far between. So I'll just cut straight to the chase and I'll bring his back later on when something interesting happens. It's a bit murky outside after a still night, which I'm glad to say it was a still night now, like after the thunderstorm. So catches in a bit. And again, a little bit further down the track from where I was, that would have been amazing. I could have fit the Solo in there and I would have had shelter from that storm, but never mind. So I was just saying, there's a little rat or a shrew or something running down the track. You see it? You might see it on the left there. You might not. No, that couple that's leading the way. Yeah, see it going across the track? Yeah, come back. But this track's nice. The mist's starting to lift. It's going to be another hot day. So 6:30 now, I'm going to get a few miles on my belt today. Right foot's a bit sore there this morning, like, but it's just the way it is. Left foot's brilliant. I wish I had 2 left feet. I mean, I've always had 2 left feet when I've been playing football, like, but you know what I mean. I wish I had two feet in the same condition as my left one is, mind. What's, you know. This is one of them. I've got the name of them now. It's just, I did mention it last night. It's one of them sites where they allow you to camp. It's a nice bay there. But that couple I was speaking to yesterday down there. There's a toilet there, I think. And I think maybe a shower box as well. Or was it just a toilet? No, it could be a shower. It's got your flue. So aye. And see further down there, Trailblazer, that's it. Trailblazer sites, some benches further down. So it's quite a good. Now, I didn't know that I'd gone down that way. Or if that's just a Trailblazer site. There's no signs, so I'll keep on this way. Sorry for whispering, but then people will still be asleep. Seeing loads of these right tight to trees and that. Some kind of race, adventure race. Right. I didn't understand because there's nowhere else like an adventure race too. It's a straight path, straight road, there's any junctions. I just don't understand it. Every few hundred metres. Surely, if there's somewhere they can't deviate from, it's pointless having it there. Might just be me, like, but it's just unsightly, you know. And I hope they're going to come and pick them all back up when they're done. Here's another one. Where would the thing? Oh, hold on. Which way do we go from here? Is it down to the lake I fear? No, straight ahead. What's the point? What is the point? Adventure sports. Follow the litter trail. That's the adventure you're getting here. I was thinking I was high up there. I was looking down in the mist, and the lock was far below, but I'm really pretty level with the lock. A bit of an optical illusion. Look, Lockie. Shouldn't be much of this left now. First deer of the trip. I've seen, heard a few. It's the first one I've seen. Oh, here's another rat race thing, look. Just in case they think they've got to go through that way or through that way. Sure what this is, like, we'll have a look. Best be quiet in case there's someone in. Just a bit of a shock. Not really very flat either. There it is. Yeah, look there. Now this place is Clunes. Not a lot here, I don't think. Not that I can see anyway. Great Glen Way has been pretty poor for honesty boxes, things like that. Any resupply in general, to be honest. I only found one honesty box. That's about it. Not sure what the place is, but it's nice rapid sort of fall things up there. I wonder if we're still on Lockie. I think we must be. Must be near the end of it now, I would imagine. I'm not sure what this place is. Maybe some signs of life here. Maybe a small shot or something. Who knows? Look at that for a mansion, eh? The Scottish Highland Retreat. Please look at that. Let's freeze that so you can read about it. That's a practice landing craft. They used to train in World War II. A lot of this around here was used for World War II training by the Royal Marines. Interesting. The sun's just starting to burst through here as I'm nearing the end of the lock. Never mind. I tell you what, I'm covered in cobwebs. I've trailblazed the way for people today. I'm the first on this bird trail. And I'm cobwebbed to bits. Look, the spiders haven't been clinging onto it as well. Blue skies up there, look. Not near the Scotch pine forest. Good to see. Seen some marvellous trees like on the route. Big giant redwoods, all kinds of trees. It's been really, really decent like. Final push. And I can smell the finish line. Food, shower. Oh, a couple of pints, bottle of wine. Oh, I might even get a little cabin if they've got the little cabins at Glen if they're not too expensive. Instead of save messing on with the tent. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think that's Ben Nevis through there. I'm almost sure it is. Here we go. Gear Locky. The lock there from Locky to the Caledonian Canal. We've got a swing bridge here. But the sign for it was indicated it was a lift bridge, so that's a bit confusing. Back on the Caledonian Canal. Tour pass from now on, I think. Should not be a bad thing. Good morning. Well, after 70 mile, it's the first time I've went wrong with the way marker at Gear Locky. I should have went at the end of that bridge, I should have turned right. So a kind lady in the house back there said you can take a shortcut through my little bit of land here, so this is where I'm at now. She says follow the road, it'll take you to the locks, the canal side. So no shit, and feel on nearly the final hurdle. Here we go. 10 at 10. 10 mile on me belt. 10 o'clock in the morning. Early bird catches the worm and all that. So I've got about 9 mile to go to the finish. Bring it on. Might do Ben Nevis. I've got time this afternoon. No, I don't think so. I've got to get back. I'll be away early tomorrow to get back to Inverness on the bus, and then pick my car up with Inverness. And I've got a 6-hour drive home. It's probably going to be a harder day with the bus and the car tomorrow than it is walking. So I'll have a lot to think about on the way back though. A lot of memories, a lot of things to, what I enjoyed about it. Maybe things I didn't so much enjoy about it. But overall, it's been great. My biggest regret is not doing the high route. I should have done it. But I was thinking the lower route was going to be easier. And I didn't think the lower route was any easier. You just didn't get any views. But lesson learned. I'll be back. Probably back for another go of it. Maybe try for 3 days next time. I think I can do it in 3 days. I had a good start on the first day. I mean, it was a midday start the first day. If I had started at 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, I reckon I would have given that a right good bashing that day. Like. So I think 3 days is feasible. Like. Same with Hadrian's Way. I think Hadrian's Way. West Highland Way. I think the Loch Lomond stretch would just slow you down too much. It's a slow stretch, that 10 mile. It's 1 mile an hour, you might as well say. It's a 10-hour day just for that. I think anyway. Cumbria Way, that'll be a doddle in 3 days. It's only 70 mile. I think I did it in 4 the last time, but I did 3 20s and a 10. I could easily squeeze that 10 mile into the other 3 days. It's not all about doing as quick as you can, but for me, it's a challenge. I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older. I like to see what the average is, and I like to try and crack a day or two off it, and it makes us happy, keeps us ticking, keeps us thinking of the next one, the next challenge. I've missed my challenges the last few years, been squandered, to be honest, last few years. I'm back into it now, like, back into it totally. This is just the beginning. It's definitely the Ben, highest mountain in the British Isles, and I'm ashamed to say I've not been up it yet. I'll have to sort that out someday. Just two lasses just went, or you might just pick them up there. Two ladies just went past there on the stand-up paddle boards. Said good morning to us, where you're heading to, because they had like bags on the front and bags on the back, and portage wheels and what have you. They're gone all the way to Inverness. Wow, it sounds like an adventure, that mind. I tell them, I says I couldn't. I said you should get into it. I said no, I'll be scared because I fell off last time we got and drowned. I think I would struggle to stand up on one, but they seem to be just breezing along like it. They can look faster than me, so maybe one day, maybe that could be the next challenge. It's my bridge, nice view back there to the mountains, and the mountains across there. Not sure if this bridge ever operates, but it may do. There's a boat down there if I get from one side to the other, so maybe it does work now and again. There's a little cottage there behind it, but looks quite abandoned, like broken windows and that. That would have been the garden for it there. You see the edge there. The weather's been fantastic. Couldn't complain. Apart from it's been a funny trip for three. 3 nights wild camping. I'm sure I can recap the trails here. I'll clean this lens a bit. The first night was the Forest of the Screaming Skull. What that was, I have no idea. Second night, that's still not like that. Let's see if we can get this clean. Yeah, that's what to do. Right, second night was the deer was barking on like a dinosaur outside the tent. And last night was the thunderstorm. I was terrified. I couldn't film it because I had my hand on the kettle on one hand, and I had my hand through the Chinese hat, pulling the tent down to the ground at the fiercest part of the storm. I think I was filming a bit after that, and it calmed down a bit, but after that I had a very calm night. Nothing to report. There was a noise outside the tent. A deer further up the way, but didn't come near the tent. So had a restful night. Good sleep, and got up early this morning, as you can see, and hit the trail run, so to speak. This stretch has been very quiet today, really quiet. Here's the first sailboat coming down here now. A couple of stand-up paddleboarders, a couple of canoeists, and one sailboat. A stretch of about 6 miles. So this must be the less popular end of the journey, sort of thing. That little boat place was up at Lagan Lock, so if you hire something there, you're not going to come down from like Lock, is it Loch Oik, and then down to here to come to Fort William. You're going to want to, your priority is going to be Loch Ness, isn't it? I would say. So maybe it's just the quieter end. It's been beautiful, like peaceful. Really bad for resupply. I'd say the whole route has been bad for resupply. I mean, honesty boxes they're only going to be there if there's demand, and I think it's that. I don't think it's as well used, this route, as the other routes, so that's why That's why I'm gasping for a couple of Lucasade Sports, and I can't find any. Not sure what this place is. It could be the top of the Neptune staircase, I think. Holidays with activities, cruising, walking, cycling, sailing, canoeing, relaxing, walk the Great Glen. I'll go to it. I thought it was a parasol, that canoe from the back here. I thought it was going to be like an oasis of beer and things, but it's not. Can we put? That's any bother. Must take you up in the big boat. You must be able to jump off with a canoe or a sup or walk. Nice shots here. Lovely yacht. Just a cheapy one. It's maybe 26 foot, 30 foot, seaworthy, decent nick. For about 25 grand if that's possible. And obviously somebody who had to learn how to sail it, like. Hopefully I can find some supplies here. This is the top of Neptune staircase. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't it? I've had to walk further inland in case I slip on my backside and I don't want to fall into the water. This late stage of the day. Still on phone resupply point, like. Little shop, little tuck shop would make a killing here. So this is the lock where they're busy at the minute, lifting people up for this one. And there's the big sluices of that water in. And he's just walking his boat up.
Stop now, Joe. Got to stop. That's what we need the rope.
Nice views of the bend from here, like. Cornwall Gerrard there on the left. Someday I'll get up there. Not this weekend though. Still haven't found anywhere to resupply. This is like, it's absolutely diabolical. Not understanding this. Great Glen Way that way. The core patch. Half a mile. Then Fort Williams left with the symbol on. One of that core patch is just like an out and back. So that's where that boat is. I thought I was going to be walking past that shipwrecked boat there, but I'm not walking all the way along there. It's just, I wanted to say for years now, but I'm not. But no, I'm just heading to Fort William. Great Glen Way. If I head that way, I'm never going to get to Fort William. It must be this way. It's got to be this way. But I follow the Great Glen. What was the Great Glen Way? Unless, maybe I wasn't meant to turn down here. Maybe I was meant to. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Anyway, I'm going this way. That's the Great Glen Way. Well, that's that. Great Glen Way 2023, 80 mile, 4 days. Look at the thing in the background there somehow. 4 days, not bad for an old man, eh? Not bad. Right, thanks for watching. Now I need to find food and lodgings and have a few beers. Catch us all later. Right, so map time. Let's see where I was at. Right, as you can see, I'm on Glen campsite. I've purchased some cold beers from the shop. I've got 4. They were freezing cold, so they should stay cold by the time I've drank them. And I've got a bit of wine for later on and some pies. Right, where we're at map time. Right, so last night, that's where I spent last night, was there. The glass. No, I might be above there, on that path there, because they've got a hydroelectric scheme here, so I had to go up here. So got up this morning, walked along here, around here, down there, and then ended up quite high up here, and then obviously it heads down and you end up still above the red route, which is the normal route. But then I think you dropped out of it. Yeah, you do. You dropped out of it at Clunes, a place called Clunes. There wasn't much at Clunes. I came around here, and this was the Cobweb Central. We had to break the Cobweb Trail. There were some nice camping spots along there, which people had got. But then we were out there to St. Clarence. There were some lovely houses along there, really beautiful houses. And that was like coming towards the end of Loch Lochy, but you couldn't see. I couldn't see anything of Loch Lochy at that stage because it was still quite misty. I could just see the water basically along the loch side. It was a nice walk. And then I got to Gairlocky. When I got to Gairlocky, I followed this road out by mistake. And a lady put us back on the track and let us cut through our land, which was round here. And I got back on the canal. Now, I thought at Gairlocky I'd be able to get water, so I'd set off from back there, back here, with 7.5 litre of water, which I thought would be enough until I got to Gairlocky. I couldn't get anything to Gairlocky, so I thought, oh well, there's bound to be things along here. So I followed this along, couldn't find anything. Really getting a bit thirsty, but I hadn't drank anything for the first hour or so, so I still had a little bit left, quite a bit left. But I thought, well, you know, I'm getting thirsty now. Like I was even thinking, will I get canal water? But you're not meant to drink canal water, even if it's filtered. You didn't want to be drinking it, to be honest. You don't know what the boaters have been putting into it. Now, when I got a Neptune staircase, I thought, there's got to be something Neptune staircase. There's got to be. There wasn't. The shop that was there, or used to be there, was all locked up, shut. Looked as though it wasn't going to open. It was getting on by that time. It was midday. So I came around here, back into Bannerfee station, through like the council estate around there, along this here. Now here, there's a new path links that to that. So I saw Fort William, jumped on it, but I should have went around there, and am I regretting it? A little bit. But there again, no, I'm not. I wanted to walk past the road, and that's probably what I'm regretting. I missed a tiny little bit. It's not gonna kill us. If I had a Geordie with us, we would have went back definitely, but I didn't have the. I was desperate for water by then, and I could see shops along here. There's a shop symbol there, but I couldn't see anything. So came out in this bit here, just killed us. Just absolutely, I was dying for a can of energy drink or something like that. And then this lad came out of a house in one of the housing estates, and he had an energy drink with him. He was walking along the road, like, and I could have quite happily like coshed him all the heat for this energy drink, like. But anyway, finally got to the end, got to the fort, finished, all done. Had me a little piece at the end. Went across to the shop, Morrison's, got myself some pies, a bottle of wine, and then got outside, phoned a taxi, and the taxis took me along. Glen Nevis. Oh, and I seen the train around here somewhere. Where was it? Would have been in here. The train here, through there, that goes up to the Harry Potter train. I can't remember the name, but now when I saw that going past, I didn't have I couldn't get the camera out in time. But that's it. It's all done. I mean, I look at this map now and I think of how far I came. Hey. But you can see the difference between like the high routes and the lower routes. That's the lower route. That's the high route. It would have been much nicer. This was the first day. This was quite a hard day actually. It was quite nice through the woods and that. It was really quite a nice day. Aye, really good. It was worth it, but I'd gone by them high routes. See, they've got the high route there. You would have seen the lock. I didn't see any of the lock. I was down here, and it wasn't any easier, I don't think. If anybody can quote us on that, who's done the high and the low route, the low route was still hard. But it's been a blast. The bend's not looking so inviting today. That's it. Battery's low. So I'm heading for the bus now. Probably got a breakfast in Morrison's. Bus at 9:30. So I'll have to turn this off because the battery is on 99%. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.